Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a drugstore makeup haul for you, and let's get right into it because there's actually quite a few things. So I'm going to start with Ulta. You might remember that I had done a product review video on the Eva NYC Soften Up Conditioner, and I kept saying how much I liked it, and then I went to repurchase it. And I had one Ulta store manager tell me that it was discontinued and she had everything on clearance. Then I had another Ulta store manager tell me that she wasn't sure and her shelf was empty and she didn't have anything on clearance, and she said in order to check it she would have to have one to scan it. So she tried to look up the number and she, it was taking a long time, and I just told her forget it. So when I went to Ulta yesterday, lo and behold, the shelf was fully stocked with Eva NYC products again, and so I don't know what was going on with that company's products, but I wasn't taking any chances, and I bought two of the Soften Up conditioner. Now I don't really like the shampoo that goes with this. I feel like it's really drying, but I love the conditioner, so I am fully stocked now. I had resorted to buying the hair mask to use as a conditioner because I wasn't able to get this. And that new thing that I reviewed that was the 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner, I didn't really like that much, so I'll use that like here and there once in a while just to use it up. But this is what I prefer for a conditioner anyway. Okay. Maybelline came out with a line of new color tattoos called Leather, and up until now I don't know, I looked at them so many times and they're matte, and I've tried their matte ones before, but I don't know, I feel like when it comes to color tattoos you would normally use those on your lid, so if I'm going to do a lid color I usually would like it to have some shimmer for the lid color. So those didn't really interest me that much, but I was just so darn curious about them that I couldn't help myself, and I ended up getting the one in creamy beige because I figured this would be the most versatile color of the bunch. And so that's what that looks like. And you figure if it has the word creamy in the title, it will be creamy. But at the same time, it's also the leather line, and I think leather is just to represent the fact that they're a matte finish. So I swatched it yesterday, and I'm going to swatch it again for you. And so that's the color. So I'm going to say it's like a mid-tone brown. This is definitely not beige to me, but everybody's interpretation of colors is different. And it does feel pretty creamy, but the thing with color tattoos is I have dry eyelids, so these are very drying, so I can never use a color tattoo just on its own. I always have to put it over something, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but that's just how it is, and if I'm going to use them, that's what I have to do. But yeah, this is, it's a pretty brown, and I can see being able to use that a lot of different ways. So I got a wipe in front of me here so I can keep my fingers clean for more swatching. And then also you may recall that I have bought several of the new Revlon shadow links. Those are the individual little tiny eyeshadows that you can link together with others. So I picked up one more color of those, and this is in the shade Melon. Anything in the peach category, I was never really into that spectrum of colors for eyeshadows, but wow, have things changed, because now I was like looking in all through my makeup collection trying to pull out different peach shades the other day. And I don't know, that's just the color spectrum that I'm really been getting into lately. So, well, one of the colors I should say. So let me swatch this for you. This is a satin finish, and it's actually pretty pretty soft. In the pan, it looks like it would be too intense of an orange, but it's actually not. That is a lousy swatch. I'm gonna do it on top. There we go. So that's what it looks like swatched. So you can see that it doesn't look quite the same swatched as it does in the pan, and that's fine with me. I like it even better in terms of color the way that it swatches. So good. And then, oh my gosh, has there been enough advertising and hype around the Maybelline Nudes palette or what? Well, again, I had picked that up and looked at it so many times, and I kept saying no, because Maybelline powder eyeshadows they're okay, but they're really not the greatest. And I thought, you know, you have so many other eyeshadow palettes that are gonna end up being better than this, but I'll tell you, the color selection in here is really nice. And if I was going on a trip or something, this would probably be a great solution, because for $9.99 you get a pretty nice assortment of colors. And if you brought this with you and then something happened to it, it wouldn't be like devastating to have it get broken or lost or stolen or whatever if you only paid $9.99 for it. But yet there's enough colors in here that you could do so many neutral looks with it. And so I haven't used this yet, and I also haven't used the last two things I showed you either for eyeshadows, because I had it in my head already what I wanted to do for an eye look today. But so I can't really say anything about this at all. I'll have to get back to you about it. But there's been tons of reviews on YouTube. I think Maybelline sent a lot of the popular gurus this palette, and then they had to come up with their own individual look. That was all part of the promotional thing. But I don't know. I wasn't gonna get it, but then my curiosity always gets the best of me. So I'll have to let you know with that. You know what, I was just thinking as I was closing that, let me at least swatch some of the colors. I don't want to swatch all of them because then the video will be too long, but let's see, which ones would you be most interested in? Let's swatch this matte brown that looks like it'd be a good crease color right there. Matter of fact, let's swatch it right next to that Maybelline Color Tattoo. So that's a pretty nice matte brown. That would be really good crease color. And then, let's see. This is pretty. Ooh, I like that. That's, this one right here. It's sort of a light brown beige toned color. Actually, these look like they're gonna work pretty good. I feel like this is, so far, I mean, I've only swatched two, but this seems like it's a step above what would normally be for Maybelline powder eyeshadows. What about this highlight shade? This is this color right here on my finger. And yeah, that doesn't show up on my skin, but yeah, I'm sure it would show up like doing an eye look, but that would be a nice highlight color. Actually, that could be a lid color too. All right, what about this gray over here? I'm always looking for a good gray. That's sort of a beigey gray or a warm gray right here. That actually swatches pretty nice. Wow. You know, I was expecting to be disappointed with this, but it swatches really nice. I'm so shocked. All right, well, that's gonna make me want to try it a lot faster then. So yeah, I already had it in my head what I wanted to do on my eyes today, and I gotta tell you, even though it's gonna make the video too long, because it had been so long since I had used my Bare Minerals eyeshadows. So that's what I did today. I used 3 different shades of Bare Minerals, and I used it in that gradient method that I was going to say came up with, but what I more or less did with that, and I didn't mention it in the video, is I took a traditional gradient method and then I kind of tweaked it a little bit and sort of made it like kind of my own style mixed with what I had read. So anyway, the method that I used in the video yesterday, which was a combination of something that I read about, but then I changed it a little bit. That's what I did. And the three colors I used were Bare Minerals Bare Skin, which, you know what, these little pots are so hard to open without it going all over the place, but I used Bare Skin, Citrus Twist, and Queen Tiffany. Those are the three colors I used. So inner corner, not inner corner, inner lids, mid lids, and then outer lids, and then up into the crease. So that's what I did on my eyes today, in case you're curious, or in case you have those shades and never tried them before. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Let me close my eyes just so you can see. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this color combination, so I figured I would try that. All right, so back to the haul. So, okay, I was at Ulta, and you know what? Let's get rid of these swatches because I've got lipsticks to swatch next. And guess what? Everything came off except for that Maybelline color tattoo. So I'll have to leave that on and get rid of that later. Those things, they don't go anywhere, do they? All right, I've got one of the L'Oreal Collection Privé lipsticks, and that's that line of nude lipsticks that came out with celebrity endorsements. I got the one by Julianne, which is Julianne Moore, the redhead. And this is, so it's just called Julianne's Nude. And this is, I would describe this as a peachy nude. I was gonna wear this today, and then I changed my mind and decided to go with something a little bit bolder, so. Yeah, this swatches exactly like it looks in the tube. So that's a peachy nude. And I thought that was really pretty. And the formula is just like any other L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick, so no difference on the formula. Then I got a Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in a cream finish called Berry Rich. And that's what that looks like. And this is, you know, a berry, just like it says. And that's what that looks like. So I haven't tried either one of those yet. Actually, yeah, I think I did swatch that, not swatch, I tried on that Julianne Nude, and it doesn't really show up that well on my lips because my lips naturally are a darker shade than the lipstick is. So I'm not sure how that one's gonna work, but the Revlon Berry one I haven't tried yet. Then I got a Rimmel lipstick, and there are two lines of Rimmel London Lasting Finish lipsticks by Kate. There's the first line that came out, which I have one of those and I love it, but I had never tried anything from the matte line that they released. So this is number 107, and this is a really, really deep red. And this makes me think of like something you would want to wear for Christmas or really anytime. It's just one of those fall winter colors. Wow. So that's a pretty bright red, and I'm not really that great at describing red, so I'm gonna say blue based. That looks like a blue based red to me. So that's number 107 from the Rimmel London Lasting Finish by Kate matte line. Then the next thing is what is on my lips. And this is a Maybelline Color Elixir, and this is in number 15, Mandarin Rapture. And I bought an orange Maybelline Color Elixir that was limited edition was it last spring or summer? I can't even remember now, but that was called Orange Aglow, and I liked it a lot, and I thought, okay, if I can pull this off, I'm gonna go even bolder, because I saw this one and this was an even deeper, darker orange, and I wasn't really sure. And you know, when I look at this on my lips, I'm so not used to seeing orange products on my lips that it looks strange to me, but I wanted to see how something like this would tie in to these eyeshadow colors that I've been really into lately. And I don't know, I think it's going to take some getting used to, but I kind of like it, but it looks odd to me, so I don't know. The jury is still out on this one. So this is Maybelline Color Elixir in Mandarin Rapture. And even though I have it on my lips, I'm still going to swatch it on my skin just to show you the color and how it compares to everything else that I bought. So that is it right there. So yeah, pretty bold orange right there. And then I got a L'Oreal Extraordinaire, which is one of those liquid lipstick things, kind of like the Maybelline Color Elixir, except different. I had never tried these before. I know they've been out for quite a while now, but I don't know, you can't have everything, right? So I had never tried one of these, and again, I had orange on my brain because I got number 300 Orange Tempo, and I tried this on in the car, in the parking lot, after I came out of the store, and wow, these are strange. They've got a really strong alcohol scent to them, and I thought, oh man, you know, this is this going to be drying on my lips? So you guys will have to let me know, because I'm sure at least one of you out there has got one of these Extraordinaire things, and I've seen reviews on them, but it's been so long since they first came out and I watched those review videos that I don't really remember what anybody said. But look at that color. You talk about dark, deep, and bold. I was gonna go with this today, but I wanted to try the Maybelline Color Elixir one too. And since I already tried this yesterday, wow, wowee. Yeah, they have kind of a, there's some kind of fruity tropical scent or something too, but holy smokes, look at that color. So yeah, intense. So that's what I got at Ulta, and I had two more products that I wanted to get, which I couldn't get there. So from there I went to Christmas Tree Shop, and oh boy, I think I'm gonna have to, when I have a hard time getting swatches off my arm with just like a wet wipe, sometimes I have to take a little bit of MAC brush cleaner, and that takes the swatches off pretty well. I don't like to do that normally, but yeah, these don't seem to want to come off. But that should take off that Maybelline color tattoo also, because I've got a couple more things to swatch for you. Okay. Alright, so from Ulta I went to Christmas Tree Shop, and they didn't have what I was looking for there, but they did have something else that I wasn't expecting to see, and they had the Maybelline Color Sensational Matte Lipsticks. So there was still one more color that I wanted to get of those that I hadn't been able to get when I saw them at Target. So I got it, and it's number 660 Touch of Spice. And this is like a dark nude, geez, this is sort of a, I want to say brownish nude, but it's not really that brown. It's more like a much more intense version of someone's natural lip color, but a lot deeper. So let's see, I haven't tried this one yet. Oh, this is just a really great color for fall, I think. I can't wait to try that. I think I'm really gonna like that. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos that I've done recently, these are the most amazing matte lipsticks out there. Definitely worth hunting down. And then I went to Kmart because even though Christmas Tree Shop does sell Wet n Wild, they don't sell Wet n Wild Fergie products. So I had to go to Kmart to get that, and this lipstick has been out for a long time. I'll be honest with you, I don't really care for the Fergie lipstick formula that much. I find it to be quite dry and I don't feel like they apply that well. So I have to kind of work with it. But this color, Ferguson Crest Cabernet, and Nancy, if you're watching, I know you have this lipstick because I've seen you talk about it before, but this just, it's like a purpley red. It's a pretty cool color. Well, not cool in terms of tone, but cool, just I really like it type color. All right, so let me swatch that for you. This is not for the weak. If you wear this, you are gonna stand out in the crowd. It's kind of like a, like a violet, I guess. A violet red. I don't know, or a reddish violet. Yeah, a reddish violet, I'm gonna say. So Ferguson Crest Cabernet. This has been around for quite a while, but it's one of those ones that I always thought about picking up, but didn't. So as you can tell by everything that I bought, these, I'm fully in fall mode now. The neutral eye colors, well, I don't know, do you guys consider something like melon, do you consider that a fall color? It reminds me of autumn leaves, so I would say yeah. But so neutrally type eyes, and then I got lots of different kinds of lipstick shades, but yet they're all fall-ish type shades. So I think I've held you up quite long enough, and I'll see you next time. Bye.